Let me start off by saying this. I know you all are waiting for the tour around Charlotte, Concord area. That video, for those that gave me gas money, I'm definitely doing it. It's just that I have to get my rotors and brakes replaced, and that is set for today. Is Monday. That is set for Tuesday. So I'm getting the brakes and the rotors done on Tuesday. So I should have that video uploaded by Wednesday, no later than Wednesday. Okay? Alright. So for now, let me do this video. They found a woman, I think it was like October the 16th last year, right? Decapitated behind a Taco Bell on Freedom Drive, located in East Charlotte. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I just found out about this. They actually had it on the news because I think they came up with some new leads, you know, towards capturing this guy that, or guys plural, or could be a woman, that killed this woman in such a vicious way. So this happened last year, 2019, but you know, they just put it on, you know, they just, you know, are trying to wrap the investigation up. They're trying to find the person who murdered this woman, right? So it was a 61-year-old woman. She didn't deserve to die in that way. She didn't deserve to die, period, but she has been arrested several times for prostitution, and they're just trying to figure out who's the killer and if the killer is going to kill more people, you know. So the main reason why I'm doing this video is not to scare you, not to put you in a situation where you're sitting back and you're saying, well, let me second guess this. You know, I thought Charlotte was a non-violent city, or didn't have too much violence, and now this happens. You know, this video is not for that purpose. The purpose of this video is to forewarn you and let you know that these southern cities are just like any other city. Bad things happen in Charlotte, and good things happen in Charlotte. The bad thing is that this woman was decapitated. For those that don't know what decapitation is when your body is separated, or your head is separated from your body. So they found her wrapped up in some plastic without a head behind Taco Bell on Freedom Drive. Now, I know exactly where they found her at, and I can tell you that in that area, I don't spend too much time over there. Now, when I used to sell like oils and incense in my books, I used to go to, which is not too far from there, like walking distance. It's the strip mall, right? Well, it's within the whole strip mall, right? I used to go to this beauty salon, right? They got it where it's like a warehouse. So you rent out booths, but each booth is like a beauty salon. So I used to hustle out in front of there, you know, years ago. But overall, I don't hang around in that area. East Charlotte is what it is. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of this video, and to forewarn you all where not to go in Charlotte, I'm gonna name a couple of streets. And with all due respect, you know, for those that live on those streets, I'm not trying to be negative or whatever, but you know where you live at, and you know that shit goes down in those areas. So you can't get upset with me if I'm telling the truth. And I am. West Boulevard, Tuckasegee Road, Betty's Fort. I've been told Hidden Valley has changed. I don't know how much has changed. But if it hasn't changed, Hidden Valley, East Sugar Creek Road, Summer Eastway Drive, Parkwood Drive or Parkwood Road. Now there's more streets to name, of course. And I'm sure that the charlatans are people that were born and raised in Charlotte will probably let me know more of the streets in the comment section. So you can watch out for those streets. So you can say, you know, once you're doing your move and you're planning and everything, these are the streets that I had to cross out. That plain and simple. It's not complicated. Charlotte can be safe, but it is dangerous at the same time. Any southern city, I would recommend that you have a rifle at home. That if you don't have any type of felonies or any type of domestic violence, or anything on your record, you know, to get gun permits. Get a license to conceal weapon. Get the certificate for that. And carry a gun with you. This is the South. And everyone, just about everyone, has an AR-15. Just about everyone, whether it's legal or illegal, carries a gun. These are the days and times that we're living in. So I can give you the Steel Creek area, Noda, Huntersville, South Park, Ballantyne. I can give you all those lovely, lovely neighborhoods and tell you how nice Charlotte is. I can show you Freedom Park. I can show you Carowinds. I can take you uptown. There's been shootouts in uptown. You know, I'm just being real with you. I got to talk about the good and the bad. I have to. So my point in making to you, especially, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just not. I just know that New Yorkers have this chip on their shoulder. So I'm telling this to everyone, but specifically the New Yorkers. Stop believing that the South is soft. If it was soft, why is it that they found a woman with her head missing off of her body? That doesn't sound soft to me. That does not sound like a Smurfland to me. It don't sound like it's a bunch of Rainbow Brights and Care Bears around this piece. It sounds like something that happened in Beirut, Lebanon, or Iraq, or Iran. You know, when they do videos and they are cutting a dude's head off. That's what it sounds like to me. In other words, no matter where you live at, if you have if you are able to practice your Second Amendment, you should exercise that right. Period. I can tell you, if it wasn't for Pretty Ricky, I wouldn't have thought about it. Because when in the black world, in this bubble that we as blacks place ourselves in, when we think of guns, we always think illegal. Illegal guns. Oh, black people can't get no guns. It's illegal. Well, I can tell you, I own a gun. And all I did was buy it online. And the gun had to go to, I forgot the name of but FFL, I think. You have to find an FFL. I may be messing it up. But in other words, you have to find someone like a gun shop or something to that nature that can keep the gun for you. And then you go and you fill out the proper paperwork. Takes a couple minutes, and you know it has to be. It takes a couple minutes for it to get registered. Right now, due to the influx of people buying guns, it's gonna take a little while. It took me, I think, a week and a half. But normally it would take a matter of minutes for you to get approved. You get approved, it's registered, you take the rifle home. Now, if you buying a 9mm handgun, it's different. you need to go fill out the online, in which I've done, for a permit, because you have to have permits to buy a handgun. Mine right now it's about a month, but the thing of it is that I switched addresses. I had my old address, and I had to get it switched to my most recent one, and so it came back where it was a discrepancy, you know, where the addresses didn't match on the application. So I had to change that. I got that done. So now I'm still, you know, waiting on it. So it took, you know, it's still taking a little bit of time, but normally you fill out the application. The application is $8. And you get as many permits as you want. It's $8 per permit. You wait on your permit, you get the permit. As long as you don't have any gun violence or domestic abuse or whatever have you on your criminal background, you get the permit, you go to any store and buy you a handgun. License conceal,
customer service.
License to conceal carry a concealed weapon. You have to take a class for that. Once you pass the class, I'm messing with this because, like, the mother of my children is like dialing some number, but her phone is hooked up to the Bluetooth, so it keeps on coming on. Anyway, once you pass the class, boom, you get it, and you get your certificate, and you're able to walk around with a gun where people can't see it. That's concealed. So the main purpose for this video is that even though the South is a good place to live in, it's a good place to raise your family, you should always make sure that you pay attention to your surroundings and arm yourself. Make sure that if someone were to break in your house and do your family any bodily harm, that you can practice 2A, the right to bear arms, the right to defend yourself. So just learn from this situation. Like I said, this doesn't happen every day. Gun violence doesn't happen every day in Charlotte. But if and when it does, it can get real messy. And you just don't want to be a victim. Other than that, I hope, you know, your move and you wanting to live in Charlotte is still there. Like, it's still intact. Like, this doesn't really, it alarms you, but you're still in thought, like, I'm still moving no matter what. I'm determined. But thanks, Langston, for letting me know. And I will definitely, you know, exercise my right to bear arms. And if need be, I'll have something available to defend myself if I have to. But 9 times out of 10, you probably won't. You stay in, you know, good areas, such as like Still Creek, you know, Valentine, South Park, all of the places that I've showed you. You won't have to use it. I've had my gun, you know, and I've never had to pull a trigger. And hopefully I never will have to. Other than that, my name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video.